This is a Mets Willits Point bound 7 local train. The next and last stop is Mets Willits Point.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Mets fans, thank you guys for tuning in. It's your boy Chente Camacho, and welcome to another episode of Bearded Mets Banter, a vlog, podcast, / whatever you want it to be, for Mets fans, by a Mets fan. Today we're going to talk about different things that have been going on with the Mets, especially the 11-game homestand, where they didn't play as well as many people expected them to. You know, they finished with a sub-500 record at home. The Reds came into town and did exactly the opposite of what the Mets did to them after we left Pittsburgh. You know, a lot of people fail to realize that the Cincinnati Reds team is actually a good team. They're vying for a playoffs position as they were in the playoffs last year. Cincinnati's good. You know, it's just a little bit concerning right now with what's happening with the Mets. The futility to hit with men in scoring position, namely with the bases loaded. The Mets stay getting the bases loaded, like that famous Fife Dog line in one of the Tribe Called Quest songs, and he says, keep the bases loaded like the New York Mets. That rings true to today, man. It's always been an issue with the New York Mets, the bases loaded situation, and bringing some runners home from that. It's been bad, and it's something that needs to be looked at and worked on. You know, make little quick, faster hands. You know, try to make contact. Try not to hit the ball out the park. You know, don't power up. Don't muscle up on the swings. Just try to make good contact. I'm not sure what the situation is. As we know, the Mets made a deal at the deadline, and we acquired Mago, Javier Baez. He's wearing number 23 with the New York Mets. Hit a home run in his first game as a Met, which is awesome. And then his other two teammates, respectively, Chris Bryant and the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo, hit home runs in their first games with their new respective teams as well. It's a weird stat. I believe they said it's the first time it's ever been done, which is crazy. Fire sales both in Washington and Chicago, which you all know, led to some crazy deals being made, and which comes into what I'm about to speak now. The trip the Mets are about to go on is going to be crazy. What they're about to do and the teams they're about to face is going to be crazy these next few days. The New York Mets have one of the dauntingest roads in August of any team in their division right now. They have the worst luck. We've had the best luck coming into this with 80 whatever straight games being in first place, but now this is something different. We're entering, as they say, the dog days. They're here. You know, we thought we were playing them before while we were hurt and everything. No, these are the actual dog days of summer that everyone complains about. You know, guys start feeling a little tired. The bats get a little slower in the batting zone. Things like that start to happen. Shout outs to everyone that watch. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. But yeah, this is going to be the toughest test, the toughest role, where we need to be the most positive. We need to stand behind this team. A lot of people, you know, I understand, you know, you guys, a lot of people see the wheels falling off right now. I can see where that could be the case, but you know, this organization, as I've mentioned, it's early on in this ownership. You know, I know some of you guys have playoff aspirations. I still have them because I'm a Mets fan. You know what I'm saying? We're broken like that to believe all the way to it's not over till it's over. You know what I'm saying? Those sayings are right. Those anecdotes, those yogi-isms are true, and they stand the test of time. You know what I mean? They beat any analytical stat, whatever the case may be. But this New York Mets team is talented, but they're hurt right now. I'm just talking with my man right now, Angel, and we're going back and forth. You know, the timelines of certain guys coming back from injuries is very important for the New York Mets. Lindor, Syndergaard, when are they coming back? Shout outs to everybody that have input and see what they see. And I respect everybody's opinion. and I see people's opinion differently sometimes, and we tend to disagree. It's all good. It's okay to disagree. I'm mature enough. I don't hurl insults. I speak my mind. I speak from a different area. I try not to come off disrespectful to people. It's Mets baseball. We all see it differently, and at the same time, we all don't have to be friends and agree. You know what I'm saying? This is something that the New York Mets, this struggle is bringing out energy in people. You know what I'm saying? It's bringing out their true side, and some fans are so used to it that they ride until the wheels falls off, and others are just so emotional. You know what I'm saying? I understand. It's all good. The way you display your emotions is the way you display your emotions. You know what I'm saying? This team is going to be okay. We're entering month 9 in the first year of the Cohen era. The sale was completed on November 6th, which was 2 days after my birthday on November 4th. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that in there. That was like a late Christmas birthday gift from Steve Cohen and his family to myself and everybody else born November 4th and November 5th and November 6th. Big, that's y'all real birthday present. I'm just taking it for myself and the people born on the 4th or the 5th. But this team is just entering month 9, and it's admirable that they didn't go all in and trade a bunch of prospects. It's sad that it was Pete Crow Armstrong, because early on I was against him being traded anywhere. I didn't want to. He was one of those prospects, but at the same time he was injured, and they're talking about moving someone into center field, or maybe, who knows what they do. Chris Bryant said he likes to play center field, so there's a chance if he doesn't re-up with the Giants, the Mets can come in and swoop him and put him in center field. But I like Brandon Nimmo in center field. You know what I'm saying? Everyone, Mets Twitter is talking about, they could do better in center field. But Nimmo's been improving a little bit in center field. And although he is a little bit on the fragile side, I'd ride him out, because the dude gets on base and he's a hustle head, and he's a positive influence in the clubhouse. He's good to the kids, and I understand it's a business, but you have certain attachment that he hasn't done anything like really wrong to be like discarded quickly. You know what I'm saying? He deserves a shot. He's been playing, and hopefully he stays healthy. I just wish him good health. You know what I'm saying? Just throwing him good health out there. This Mets team has a chance to do some stuff, like I said, if they could get healthy. But this off season, after this season, is going to bring about some of the biggest free agents, as we know. Some shortstops out there, a bunch of shortstops actually. Will the Mets re-up Baez and keep him to play second, which is where he's the only, which the Mets are the only team which he'll move to second base, because his friend Lindor is playing short. Who knows what's gonna happen? I just know that this franchise, no matter what happens this season and going forward from here on out with this treacherous road they're about to embark on, that's why it's important for them to win these games against the Nationals and the Marlins that they have coming up. It's vital. They need a cushion. They need some wins here. But this road they're about to embark on is crazy, and all we could do is just watch, cringe and throw out good energy. Put good energy out there, y'all. Seriously, I'm a dude that's like based on good energy. Like, some of y'all know I really do burn this stuff, and I'm just trying to instill some positivity into all of this, because I remember like back in the day, like in the 90s and in the early 90s, my early teenage years, mid-teenage, I was a crazy ass Mets fan. I used to be wild. Yeah, and it was mostly due to like what I used to read in the newspaper and what I saw like on MSG and Sports Channel and stuff like that. So like right now, I don't even listen to those pundits anymore. I barely pay any attention. I just look for like trade news and stuff like that, and I just look at the standings and what transactions are being made. But other than that, I do not pay attention to SNY. Thankfully, I live outside of New York, so I don't get SNY or anything like that. So Sports Center in my house doesn't get no run like that. Like I watch it once and I'm off. I don't really get down like that. I don't let that energy bother me. But with that being said, Mets fans, this month of August is going to determine a lot for the New York Mets. It's going to make or break this season. I believe it can, depending on how well Philadelphia plays and Atlanta plays while we're on this road. It's whew, and we see Philadelphia, so we got to get at it. Mets fans, this has been another episode of Bearded Mets Banter. But before I go, please do not forget to click that little button on there. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Let's watch. Let's do this together. On my next episode, I will have my boy Brian Ortiz on here. And there's a few other people that I have in line that I've reached out to come on. Peep on y'all DMs. I'll be hitting up y'all DMs to get on. Mets fans, we'll talk soon. Chente Camacho with another episode of Bearded Mets Banter. We out of here. Peace.
This is a Mets Willits Point bound 7 local train. The next and last stop is Mets Willits Point.